Hey everybody, welcome back to the Foundations of the Federal Bureau of Control. We are the director, for real now. For real, for real. I mean, I guess we were technically for real the director before, but we've got the outfit to prove it. And we're here in the Foundation DLC, exploring the Foundation, which is, I guess, like the origin of the oldest house, if you will. Kind of exploring the backstory of the oldest house, and I'm kind of hoping the board as well. I would really like to know more about who they are, where they came from, what they want. And so I'm very excited to see what things we may end up uncovering. Not to mention, you know, getting to show off with our pretty close to maxed out set of abilities. Cave paintings. At first I thought the cave paintings in the Foundation chronicled ancient humans' encounters with natural occurrences like weather, but it soon became clear they depicted events far outside the average human experience. Also, it seems I was wrong to assume the images are ancient. Radiocarbon dating suggests something impossible, that I've been down here longer than the paintings. That's absurd, though. The style and medium clearly indicate a Paleolithic origin. I was ready to conclude that an ancient community of humans lived in or around the oldest house. Now, with this information, I don't know what to think. Is one of our agents drawing these? Or is there someone down here with us? This place has a habit of skewing my results, so perhaps the data is corrupted, or perhaps some paintings were created at different times. The art does seem to chronicle not only the past, but also the present and possibly even the future. I see in them echoes of the board, some linear architecture, even what could be interpreted as a director. Are the paintings telling a story that's still being written? If so, who is writing it? Kind of the whole time is a flat circle idea. Everything that's happened has already happened and will happen again, you know? Seems like there's always some archetypal figures. Ooh. Let's get away from those guys. Interesting. Oh, okay. Can I knock him off the bridge?
Pickaxes now?
Not quite. Interesting. So that seems to lend credence to the theory that they are like, I don't know, Paleolithic era individuals that have been corrupted. We've got our John Deere tractor here, or our Staga tractor, as the case may be. Relocation order. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called an all-hands at the crossroads to announce that we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they will happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore is ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through some more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. Seems like OSHA should have a thing to say about that. So that's why all this stuff is down here, I guess, right? Is because this is where, it seems like this is where the Bureau was before they decided to head up into the house. Let's see if we can get up here. Not quite. We might have to come back later. Or we might end up there at some point. Who knows? Not too many enemies so far. Oh, we've got some environmental hazards here, though. Beware of dangerous, toxic geysers. Oh, don't worry, I'm not... can't get through there. Well, we'll just go around them. How about that? Alright. Let's go through here next, I guess. Not a whole lot of direction letting us know which way that we should be moving towards. Oh, were we already here before? Hang on. We definitely were there before. No, we weren't in the, but we weren't in the toxic geyser spot, I thought. Alright, well. We found a new codex entry, so we know we're in the right direction at least. Foundation accident. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are still taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. We know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They always end up dead or loony. It's an occupational hazard, you know? This is probably the other side where the geysers were, right?
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension.
Oh,
if
cool.
This happens in the upper floors. It'll
This is
destroy the bureau.
Yeah, so the astral plane. This is where the board lives, right? Go and clear them out. YOLO. Oh, look at this guy. Another one of the spinny types. Let's grab some more rocks. Chuck them. Let's interrupt his attack on us. Astral copy. Explore over here real quick. Almost dashed right off the edge. Was that an actual like codex entry? Where is it? Research and records. His sharpened agents display peri-utilitarian ability to move rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation, APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanation of the His Sharpen's ability currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the His Sharpen's ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is cause for concern. An astral copy. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as the board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential peri-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear Immune to his corruption. Astral copies. Interesting. So they are just there for us to use our abilities on. So is that what we fought right here a second ago? I mean, they seemed pretty hissy. I don't know. I guess it would be hard to tell the difference, but we should probably not go this way. Let's go on this one next.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me.
Oh yeah, she'd get a kick out of this.
Use my head of research right about now.
Crossroads. Oh, and there are those cave paintings that were referenced earlier. I'll try to be on the lookout for some more of those.
Marshall! You're alive!
I wouldn't count on it.
Wait! It's Jessie! The director!
She's probably another copy, I would guess. Because it made a point of talking about astral copies right there, so I'm guessing she's died somehow, but we're gonna have to fight her at the end. One would think.
This place is huge.
Neat.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One
No.
problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar
Almost
first.
certainly not. The nail. We can, let's see, maybe take one of these side abilities, an additional enemy or large enemies. I think I'll go large enemies. I think I would that situation would probably come up a bit more for a large enemy to be seizable than to have two like lower health guys seizable at the same time. I think I typically encounter that a little bit more. Take a look up here. Not much to read about, is there? Alright, let's walk over... Oh, there's something there. And then we'll walk over to that mobile lab. Foundation pillar. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. So you can remember, stalactite are on the top and stalagmite are on the floor. I don't know. Think of an M word. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Freud would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature. Oh, very good. But I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. I noted that. I just want to point that out. I did notice the very phallus-like nature of those crystals in some of the previous areas, so it's not just me.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar.
The service revolver,
Seems
probably,
like something
right?
out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns.
Right. They use that Excalibur
The
imagery.
perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Yeah, most directors seem to end up cracking under the pressure. And seems like Northmore was no exception to that. Not us, though. We've got a mind like a steel trap. Nothing will, we've seen everything at this point. Nothing's too crazy for us. Oh, this is very nice. A little coffee mug, a chair, just staring out into the endless pillar area. I wouldn't mind that. Nailed door monolith is hurt. Touch it, revere it to enter. You say so, board. Repair the nail link to prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty/plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Ooh. Use it to save the Foundation, us, the Bureau. We're authorized a new tool, huh? Left self or right weapon. Only one is permitted. Which will you choose become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
So, a weapon, or what's the other option? I understand that there's only one I can take, but I don't understand what the things are. Choose the Astral Plane Challenge. This will grant Fracture Undo. Okay. Fracture. Okay, interesting. Or what is this one? You want to describe that to me? I'm not quite sure I understand. So you're just like pulling crystals out of the... Hey, can you tell me what you're doing? Oh, grant shape manipulate. Shape manipulate? I guess to like create platforms. And then this is what, fracture? The fact that he's using a weapon and we are pretty satisfied with our current weapon status, I think I'd rather have a new power. So I'm going to go with this one on the left. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability U. Okay. Complete the astral plane oh, I've got to go up here and take care of it. Got it. So, how do I... Yeah. So just creating platforms. Minerals, roots, barnacles grow across the Foundation. Use the new upgrade self to shape inflate. Oh, shoot. You should feel honored, handled. Yeah, I feel pretty honored. So it doesn't last forever, so I've got to... Oops. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright. I mean, it's not glamorous, but, you know, it's something. Certain crystal formations crumble after being shaped. Like so. Hey, that works. You know, I'm okay with some extra platforming stuff. We've got no issues with our damage output at the moment, so something like mechanically like this. Oops. Hey. There we go. That works. Very nice. Going all the way up there, huh? Dismantle, loosen the 4 locks, keys, MacGuffins. Located in the fringe nowhere of the astral plane. Astral bleeding, collision has spread, lost them. Do this and the nail will be repaired, glued, crisis averted. P.S. Bonus round. Hiss are present in the Foundation. Oh, great. Trespassing snooping is forbidden. Yeah, we'll see about that. If I have the opportunity to snoop, you betcha I'm going to take it. Some crystals could be shaped into dangerously sharp points. Oh, nice. There's a way to take out enemies, huh? Okay, that's cool. I'm digging it so far. Boom. Boom. Oh, I see. We just gotta wait for him to go up here. There we go. Very nice. That's kind of cool. I like having more ways to interact with the environment like that. I wonder if there's, like, if we successfully complete everything, if there's ever, like, a situation in which we'll get to try out the other one, just for the fun of it. I don't know. Crystals could be shaped into levitating something platforms. I missed what that said. Okay. Maybe we need to go up top here. What did it say we were supposed to do? Shaped into levitating platforms. Okay. Not that. Is that where we need to be going? We'll start out over here and see if we get any hints. Some crystals could be... I wish I could get it to repeat what it just said. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if this is correct, if that's what we're supposed to do. Okay, got somewhere else to shoot for. Oh, we didn't really need it, did we? So, I'm not sure what I missed there. Clearly I missed something, some new use of the tool. Oh, hang on. Oh, this is how we get out of here. Got it. Well, I think I get the general idea of how to use it. No issue.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called the nail.
Yep,
It was
got
broken
it.
by
Something.
and now the astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside.
Sounds about right.
I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever,
Or
to
MacGuffins.
stop that from happening.
Yes.
But I'm the director. I've handled worse.
That's for
This
sure.
should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Always. Let's see. What do we want here? Plus 15% to siege duration. I'm good. Oh, this is worth 3. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for one more ability point anyway. Oh man, there's a lot more stuff to uncover than I had realized. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, this crystal shaping thing is probably how we access some of those, yeah. Access some of those areas that I couldn't quite get to before. It's probably what the fracture ability does as well. There's just different, like, different ways of handling it if you want. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking of. So, like, pulling this one out. See, okay, that makes me feel not quite as bad. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I can't get across, but makes a lot more sense. Alright, is there anything I can do about these? Probably not. There we go. Not too bad. I don't think I can shatter them with my gun. Warehouse path. Here we are. We've reached whatever this is. Puzzle time? Or cube time? It's always cube time. Where's this energy cube going? V is melee. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, that was the easiest puzzle we'll solve today. You just look around here, see if there's anything that's been left around. What about down here? Nope. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. To get the MacGuffin or whatever it is. So there's 4 of them. How do we... Oh, cool. Haha. So dramatic. Warehouse. We have to kill these guys first, or can we claim this? No, we can claim this. Alright. Start making our way up. Oh, maybe we should have checked those mobile labs down there. We can get to them in a second. After we take a look around in here.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so
Ooh.
old. Hope we'll definitely want to see this.
That'll come in handy, I am sure. Another ID badge?
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
I guess there's some kind of puzzle that we've already started solving and I didn't even notice. So, there's that. I'm sure a place like this will need an ID badge, right? Oh, there's another one in there. I see it. Let's keep scouring these buildings. I'm keeping an eye on those flying guys up there. I'm sure they're going to come down. Pay us a visit at some point.
Another ID card. For a cartographer.
Oh, are these the 4 keys that it was talking about? Okay, for some reason I thought it was like a metaphorical key. Pyramidic geometry. I've been going through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other 3-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramids seem significant, shapes that have power, and clearly so does the board. Very cool to see the Bureau start to kind of understand the board a little bit better through some of these letters and reports and stuff. So we need 1 more key, is that right? Am I interpreting this correctly? What is this here? Shower? Eye wash station? Rule of 3, 1 more time. No. Not happening. Okay, well, we've got 1 more mobile area to take a look at. Or mobile, what's it called? Like a mobile unit, something like that. History of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yax Imix Che. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Well, it's usually the director, right? So, no, sorry, Mr. Head of Research. Oh, of course, concussed. That's a new one. I kind of want to grab it just for the novelty. Weapon reload on shield ability kills. I don't really care about that. Launch is good. Evade is good. Seize speed. Source gain from taking melee damage. We'll sell that. And then we're good for now. So one more key card to uncover. The fact that there's all these crystal growths here and these flying guys makes me think that there's something we need to do up there. But let me just take a quick look at this wall. Alright, we're gonna clear these guys out first. Ooh. Oh, I should have seized him. There we go. There we go. You work for me now. Can I seize him too? I need to take a break real quick. Oh, I think my buddy saved me there, actually. Something like that. Alright, let's collect some health over here. One more of them. I think we're good. Oh, that's just the control point. Alright, back to what we were originally trying to do. We need to open some of these up. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Oh, shoot. Okay, hang on. I need to redo this. There's got to be a couple of them that... because I can't quite make it all the way up there. Yeah, there's one here. And there's one... Oops. Come on. There we go. Okay, good start. And then from here, should be able to zoom my happy self right into here. There we go. And there's the fourth one that we saw through the door.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
Or keys, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy or are we good? Meteor Hill Summary. Per archival mandates 8.a, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. That was stupid. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated elements vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. So we're going down, that's what that's telling me. Into the earth with the magma. assuming this is the same type of thing.
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Charge it up somehow. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, you gotta go down before you can go up. That's what they say. Alright, well... I'm sure there's gonna be some cables or something around here that will maybe give us a clue as to the power source.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
He's losing it, and he's not even the director. He's just the head of research. Alright, charging up the elevator somehow. Are there any kind of... I don't know, like electrical cords or something lying around? Usually that's what I look for when somebody talks about charging stuff. Oh, can I get in through here? Oh, wait. This must be a different area. Because I thought we had picked up the last ID card. Alright, let's go... Oh, or this. That's exactly what that is. There we go. Should be all charged up now. Power core storage. There we go. Moving on to level 2. Sometimes the best solutions are the simplest ones. There we go. That's where we got on before. And this is where... Take one of these and put them... Oh. That's embarrassing. Let's read this first. Power cores. After numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with it. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possesses such conducive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. That makes more sense. There's multiple Theodore Ashes that we are learning about. Oh, I see. That one is actually still activated, so that's why. That's why it didn't work. See, it wasn't my poor aim. Although it could very well be that. It's, in fact, we need one particular one. Come with me. There we go. It's just the one. You know what? Let's take the other one with us. I have a feeling they're giving us 2. Probably gonna need 2. Just a funny feeling that I have. Yep, let's just drop it right in here and head up to the next floor. Tunnel access. It's very dark in here. You know what would be nice? A power core to turn on the lights.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on
Adam
the
and the
cave
other
walls.
id?
Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Aliens, probably. It's just my theory. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, this is how we got in, isn't it? Right? Can I climb up here? Take a look around? Oh yeah, there's something right there. Can we reach it? That's the question. Slash... Should we be reaching it? Is there anything going on in here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I guess we're good. Yeah, I don't know if we should be trying to get up a bit further, a bit higher, or what. I'm gonna try it. I might. No, there's no way I can get there, right? I don't know. We're gonna go for it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I don't know why I was so worried. Okay. I'm assuming this is where we're supposed to be. Can't quite fit through there. If we had the shatter ability, we'd probably be able to get in here, but we made our choices. Oh, cool. See that little impression in the sand? Alright, where even are we now? Oh, nice. Spikes. Spikes for days. I'll take him. Who else we got over there? Are we done? Not quite yet. Oh, that was almost bad. Thank you for standing on the spikes. Who's left? Oh. That's that. Got some jukebox token, got some mods. Life is good, you know? Let's just run over here real quick. Take a quick look around. Nothing important. I don't know, are we still in the warehouse?
Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm
How
here,
dare you.
aren't I?
Yeah.
I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Alright, we're gonna jump in this one, I'm guessing. Okay, good. Meteor Hill Supplement. The retrieved material was subjected to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered they were maybe burned and screaming. Bodily changes were discovered and perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in the subsequent examinations. Confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility to receive help away from society. I wonder why they're telling us about this. Are we in, like, the Meteor area itself now? Or just, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the story is related to what we're seeing right here. Talked about sinkholes. I thought we were going into one, but I guess it is a sinkhole of sorts. Oh, look, there's the cube that we so cleverly stationed. Let's hope it comes in handy, huh? Tunnel quick access. Yeah, that's where... Should we still be trying to go up? I can kind of see something in there, which makes me think I should be going up more. But I am a bit confused. Yeah, I see something up top, up there. I'm sure I'm supposed to continue to go up. What did I gain from coming up here that I didn't have before? Check this again. Tunnel access, tunnel quick access, power core storage, warehouse entrance. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. Yeah. I'm trying. You know what? Why don't we take a quick break here? We've been going at it for a little bit. And I'm going to run around during the break and see if I can kind of figure out where we're supposed to be next. So that when we come back, we should be ready to continue our foray into the warehouse and see what kind of craziness the Foundation still has for us. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the Foundation DLC is enjoyable. I personally enjoy it, even though it's not a super, like, action-oriented one, it seems. There is some very interesting kind of, like, background material for what's going on with, like, the development of the oldest house, and I'm here for it. I'm having a good time. I'll see you in the next one.